wedge shoes back in the 2010s. I was just a bit like crazy, which is wearing these Jeffrey Campbell platforms, shoes that don't have a heel. Definitely a community who was obsessed with this kind of fashion, and I was really into it. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So recently, James Lillis was reported to have passed away. He was the founder of Black Milk leggings. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Black Milk leggings, but they were very big in Australia. It's an Australian brand. And back in between like 2011 to maybe 2015, I was a big fanatic of collecting these Galaxy leggings, bodysuits, these nylon dresses, and I wanted to reflect and go back, I suppose in tribute to James Lillis as well, because he did create this brand and he really came from, like, he went from the bottom to the top. He used to just live off a diet of mangoes, and then he just, you know, became famous from his Black Milk brand. It really created a huge community, and I used to be a part of the Facebook group and like chatting in there and all that. But it came a time where the Black Milk leggings trend kind of faded out a little bit. Although it's still around, it was really interesting to be a part of that community, and it really feels very similar, to be honest, to the luxury community, in that there are people collecting these things. I guess there are certain things that are rarer than others. People flip things and make more money, and you know, it was a similar kind of community. And yeah, it's really sad James Lillis passed away. Thinking about that era of Black Milk leggings, it really made me reflect on my style during the 2010s era. And it's been reported that 2010s fashion is coming back. So let me know, guys, do you think the 2010s is coming back? Are you going to be whipping out your Galaxy leggings again? I wanted to share with you guys some of my older Instagram posts from, you know, maybe 10 years ago, what I was wearing back then, because I would say my style was definitely not normal. It was a little bit influenced from my love of colors and galaxy prints and crazy colors and Hello Kitty. I definitely wasn't into designer bags back 10 years ago, and actually my style has changed quite a lot. But also, it just goes to show that a lot can happen in 10 years, and who knows, guys, maybe I'll be down another obsession in 10 years and handbags will just be a thing of the past for me. It was kind of popular back 10 years ago to blog, like to have a fashion blog. And I know Tamara Kalanick still has a fashion blog called Glam and Glitter, which I think is really cool because that's kind of like where she started out in a way. And I found this blog from back in the day called Pink Glitter. I think it was like quite popular to like name your brand glitter, but I thought this was a really interesting throwback archive of fashion looks that were very much surrounded by Black Milk and that whole community vibe. So anyways, okay, firstly I'll go through my looks back in the day. So this picture was taken back in 2014. So I remember there was a big trend to wear PVC leggings. You know, PVC leggings kind of reminds me of like Saint Laurent. It's a bit of a biker chic look, but these particular leggings I'm wearing are from Black Milk, and they have these strips down the middle with PVC. And I remember there were a few versions of these leggings, like sheer ones as well, like velvety styles. And then I've paired it with a pullover, which is like a Simpsons Hello Kitty collab. I have no idea where this sweatshirt is because, to be honest, it is pretty epic, but I remember I snagged it from Dolls Kill and I was like absolutely obsessed with it. And then I paired it with these combat boots, which are from Jeffrey Campbell, which I was also really obsessed with at the time. This is a picture of me back in 2014. I was wearing a skull bodysuit because I remember it was quite trendy to wear these like bones inspired clothing. So my shorts are from American Apparel, which was also very trending back then, but actually American Apparel has gone out of business in Australia. I think it's gone out of business overseas as well. And I had this purple hair, which was kind of trending at the time. I remember I worked at Topshop and even the mannequins had purple hair, so it was a bit of a random trend there. Here I'm wearing a Unif cat pullover, and I remember it was pretty trending to wear these slouchy tops with leggings, so the slouchy top could cover your butt. This was back in 2013, and big bows were also trending, like think Lady Gaga with her like big bow hair, that kind of like Harajuku girl look. I was very much into that. Velvet was also very trending, you know, velvet baby doll dresses, velvet boots. So I'm wearing these velvet boots with these striped leggings, which were about black milk. And I have my messy purple hair there with a tartan bow. Look, it's from 2013 as well. I'm wearing these Jeffrey Campbell wedge platform sneakers, which I think were Isabel Marant inspired. I remember back then it was quite popular to wear wedge sneakers, which was a bit of a weird trend, and I paired it with some fish leggings, a crop top with some rainbow sunglasses, and yeah, I wouldn't say I love this look, but you know, that was my style back then. Here I have, oh my gosh, this is a bit horrendous. I'm wearing a Barbie cropped it's not cropped, it's like a very skinny top, and then I've tucked into it a PVC skater skirt. Skater skirts were really trending back in 2013 as well. Some over-the-knee socks, oh gosh, this is a bit much, and then I've got my wedges, which were also super trending back then, like wedge shoes back in the 2010s were super hyped, and these was like a very limited edition collab. I think these were like Black Milk x Jeffrey Campbell comic shoes. So it was a lot. I had the comic book top, the comic book shoes, and my bag is actually a Cambridge Satchel fluoro bag, which I found at the market for like $3, but Cambridge Satchel is actually not cheap, so I think that was a really good find. This is also back in 2013. I'm wearing an anime bodycon dress with a cute girl in it, and then my boots are from Unif. And then my bag is like a Celine dupe. It looks like the box bag, but I think I found it at the market. It could be a fake bag actually, but I think it was a dupe because it didn't say Celine on it. And again, it's in fluoro. So I think back then fluoro must have been trending as well. And my shoes are full on glitter. And I remember I had these other glitter boots, which were from Topshop. So yeah, honestly, I don't know whether this was the trend or whether I was just a bit like crazy with my fashion. And then I'll just share like another two. This was back in 2015. I've got a tartan skater skirt, an oversized top, which I think I found on like a Shopify or Etsy store or something. Some lady was doing these like really cool illustrations of Sailor Moon. Then my bag is from Irregular Choice, which I was obsessed with Irregular Choice. I don't know where my shoes are from, but they are so cute. Like, what the hell? I think they're like a Vivienne Westwood dupe. I don't know what they are, but oh my gosh, how cute are those? I probably got them from Dolls Kill. Yeah, oh my god, that is so cute. And then I'll just share one more look from 2015. This was like, I feel like when I started to become a little bit more tame with my fashion. So I'm wearing a Dita Von Teese cardigan. I was really into these. I had a few colors, very classy. There was also like a community around Wheels and Doll Baby as well. Like I had a few Wheels and Doll Baby pieces. I was obsessed. My style set kind of evolved into this after the Black Milk trend, and I was more inspired by like this kind of retro pinup girl look. And I've tucked it into these Topshop jeans, which I think they were Jody jeans. No, what were they? They were the really tight, like they're like the legging jeans. Like they're literally like leggings, but they're jeans. I was really into that, and yeah. And then actually, I'll just share one more. In 2016, I got hella obsessed with Gorman. I'm not obsessed with it anymore, but I went through this whole phase of buying Gorman, and I had a lot of jumpsuits with crazy prints. And now I don't know what my style is. Like, you don't really know what your style is until you look back, because I didn't think I really had a specific fashion sense, but looking back, like, I was kind of crazy. As I said before, I wanted to talk about Princess Pink Glitter's blog, because she also had like a lot of designer bags, which I think were really trending back then. And although I didn't have designer bags back then, I always looked to her as inspiration because I thought she was really cool. So she collected, like, she was like a hardcore collector of Black Milk. And yeah, here she's wearing like a skater dress with like a Harlequin print, and then she's got a Chanel square mini. It's kind of like the vintage style mini, and then she's wearing these Jeffrey Campbell platforms. With the platform trend, I really do think it was kind of coming back last year familiar with the whole like Versace Barbie platforms, and this was something I hadn't seen for like 10 years, so that surprised me. And then on the recent Gucci runway show, they've got these platform shoes, which actually my friend Romina Rosemary just bought, so check out her video because they are hella cute. But this whole like, you know, extreme platform thing, it hasn't been happening for like 10 years. So I would say that aspect of like 2010s fashion, although it's based on maybe probably like shoes from like the 70s, that was kind of like a big trend in the 2010s as well. But it was like this like more extreme edgy style, which I feel like is kind of prevalent in the Gucci shoes as well. Here she's wearing like a velvet skater dress with white platforms, and she's got a Balenciaga clutch bag. Balenciaga was really trending back at this era as well. I think this could be from like 2013 or something. And here she's got a bodycon velvet dress. Bodycon was very in like 10 years ago. I don't know if it is as much now. And stockings were also really trending, to have these like lace stockings with the platform. And then she's actually wearing a Kelly pochette, which back then would have been a lot cheaper than it is now and probably easier to get. So she actually styles a lot of her black milk pieces with Hermes, which I find quite interesting. Here she's wearing like a holographic, I remember holographic was really hot as well back then, a holographic bodysuit, a skater skirt with velvet, and then a Balenciaga clutch. Pretty interesting. Here she's wearing another bodysuit. It's the same kind of combination of things, like the skater skirt with the bodysuit and the little cardigan. Yeah, I don't really wear skater skirts anymore, but I remember back in the day I used to wear quite a lot. I'm more of a trousers person now, but anyways, and she styled it with the Balenciaga city bag. And these shoes, I think they were a dupe for like a high-end brand, but they were from a brand called D'Andre. Let me know, guys, if you remember that brand, because they were really famous for these like platform wooden shoes, which were very popular back in the day, but I think they kind of fizzled out, just like Jeffrey Campbell shoes and like Black Milk. But this outfit was kind of interesting too. She's wearing a Constance with these piano leggings, and then the long top to cover as well. That was, you know, as I said, a thing with the Chanel necklace and the D'Andre. I mean, it's interesting, right? Okay, just one more. Okay, you can go on, guys. I thought this was quite interesting. She's wearing these like shoes that don't have a heel. I had one similar to this, and then they're like glitter with a bodycon velvet dress, and then the statement necklace. Statement necklaces were also a big thing in the 2010s, like having these bejeweled statement necklaces with the hair extensions and the really chunky jewelry. Yeah, guys. So anyways, that's like, I would say this is like almost alternative fashion in the 2010s in a way. I wouldn't say this was like the mainstream, but there was definitely a community who was obsessed with this kind of fashion, and I was really into it. So I'm really curious to see if like Black Milk will have another like resurgence with the leggings and all that and the nylon, or if these like Jeffrey Campbell shoes will actually be worth something now, because, you know, I sold all my Jeffrey Campbells because they're completely out of fashion now, but everything has like a bit of a revival, and a lot of those shoes were quite collectible back in the day and really awesome. So yeah, let me know, guys, did you hold on to some of your pieces from like 10 years ago, the 2010s era? Let me know. And do you think it's coming back in fashion? Anyways, thanks for watching my blabbing video today. Hope you enjoyed it, and let me know, what were your favorite 2010s bags as well, because I might actually make a video on bags that were trending back in the 2010s. Although I wasn't like as into designer bags back then, I was always, I suppose, aspiring to buy some. Yes, so thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!